G'day guys, it's Rocky here from Further Faster. It's Friday and it's beer o'clock review time. And normally there's a number of our staff members sat next to me and we have a yarn about some beer and some gear. But today, special guest has arrived, fresh off the plane from the UK. This is Miss Jenny Tuff.
Hi.
Ultra runner and adventureer extraordinaire. She's here for a special trip she's doing, a bit of an action-packed adventure thing she's got packed, so she can talk about that in a minute. And we're going to talk about some gear. Anyhow, first of all, welcome to Further Faster, welcome to New Zealand.
Thank you.
And welcome to Beer O'Clock Review.
I think it's the best way to do a review.
Excellent. What do you think of the beer?
It's lovely. I think I've been awake for 2 days straight now flying from Scotland, so this beer is going down really well right now.
And this is a Baylands, is it? Baylands Hoppy IPA?
Hazy hop.
Hazy hop there from the assistant in the back. Excellent. It's a cracker actually. It's really nice. Yeah, it's a nice sunny day. It's a nice beer.
What makes it hazy?
We'll have a look at it.
It's all cloudy.
You could call it cloudy if you wanted to.
Mm.
But it's not too strong, so it's good. It's very sippable on a Friday afternoon. It's a cracker. Anyhow, so, Jenny, why are you in New Zealand?
I'm going to run across the Southern Alps. I'm on a project to run across a mountain range on every continent. I've done 3 so far. And I'm down to New Zealand for continent number 4. So, yeah.
So which 3 have you done so far? What have you done?
I did the Tian Shan in Kyrgyzstan, I did the Atlas Mountains in Morocco, and I just did the Bolivian Andes at the end of last year.
Awesome. What was the hardest out of that so far?
Bolivian Andes. Well, see, so are you familiar with Type 2 fun? So Type 1 fun is something that's just fun. Like, you're going skiing next week, and that's really fun. You take a lift to the top, you go down, and it's just fun the whole time. Type 2 fun is miserable during the experience, but then a little while later, when you look back on it, it was actually, like, quite a lot of fun. So I think the Bolivian Andes are still really fresh in my mind about how hard they were.
Type 2 fun.
So I'm still in that Type 2 phase.
Good word.
Yeah.
That's a t-shirt word.
And then there's Type 3 fun, which just never gets better. We don't talk about it. Potentially you died. I don't know. Like, Type 3 fun we want to avoid.
Right, we don't do Type 3 fun. So where's your route going to take you on this NZ one?
Yeah, into New Zealand.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's where you're running from to?
Yeah.
You don't know, do you? You're just going to start running somewhere.
I've got a squiggly line on a map. I'm going to start close to Glenorchy. So I'm going to go south to north for no particular reason at all. So close to Glenorchy where the range officially starts, and the range officially ends in Nelson Lakes. I might keep running to get to the water just because it's nice to finish by running into the sea. So maybe I'll finish in Nelson.
And you're starting this sometime next week?
Yeah.
And how long do you reckon it'll take?
I'd like to do it in 20 days or less.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So if you happen to be out in the middle of nowhere and see this young lady belting around, you know,
give me a chocolate bar.
Yeah, give her a chocolate bar. carry a pack for her.
Bounty is my favourite, just so we know.
Carry a pack for her. See that segue? Pack.
Pack!
So, this is a new Montane pack which is coming out this year, and I'm not going to talk about it because this young lady's already managed to use it, a prototype, so tell me all about it.
This is the Trailblazer. So this is a fast packing pack, and that's probably the most important thing that got me involved with Montane is that they're one of the only brands that are really pushing fast packing, this whole like further faster concept, going light and simple and quick on the trail. So it's a really kind of a basic pack in the sense that you're not going to spend a lot of time faffing around. There's no bells and whistles to make it heavy, and there's lots of outside storage. So my goal on a long day on the trail is I should never have to open up my backpack, because once you open up and start digging for stuff, you're throwing stuff all over the trail, you're doing a lot of faff, it's taking up way too much time. I think everything should just be accessible, so it's a really organized pack with these big pockets. The harness system is completely adjustable, so it is unisex, but because this harness system is adjustable, you can make it your size. Lots more pockets there. On the side, lots and lots of adjustment. Yeah, it's simple. Like, there's not really too much to say, just because it's a simple backpack that fits really well and helps you go fast.
How much kit have you got in there then?
It's not actually packed right now because my luggage just arrived from the airline that didn't manage to make it arrive when I arrived.
That's Jetstar, by the way. I will mention them. Yeah.
Yeah. So we can name and shame on the show.
Oh, absolutely, name and shame on this show. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm doing it in the 30-liter version, which might be a little bit bigger than I need, but it gives me the ability to carry more food, because apparently like no one lives on the South Island of New Zealand, so there's like no stores. So
there's a few. So what kind of weight are you going to be carrying while you're running?
My base weight is about 5.5 kilograms.
Yeah. So
sleep system is just a sleeping bag and a really, really, really light ground mat. You know, the ones that have like the holes everywhere. That's the whole sleep system. I might take an emergency tarp because like safety. I'll have obviously good weather gear and some layers. It'll be shorts and t-shirt every day. That won't change. It's not like you should have room for extras. A really light cooking system and some dehydrated food, and that's it.
There you go.
First aid kit is duct tape and ibuprofen.
Well,
There
the
you go.
best of luck to you.
Thank you very much.
I hope it's an awesome trip for you.
I feel positive about this.
Excellent, and we'll interview you when you finish. I believe actually there's a talk, is there?
Yeah, come
See,
to
is
the
there a
store.
talk?
Yeah.
What date's the
21st.
talk?
It's the 21st? Oh,
I think so. All the links are on the Facebook events and on our website under events as
Okay,
well.
there you
Tickets
go.
via Eventbrite, donation to GiveWell.
So if you want to come and see this young lady in the flesh when she's finished, if she's still alive and she's in done type
Yeah,
3, we don't want type 3, but
We
you
don't
know,
want type 3.
hopefully it's type 2. There'll be
Yeah, I
a
might
talk
be in
back
tears.
here. Excellent.
yeah. So we've just focused on this event for chicks, by the way. Rocky,
It is an
sorry.
event for chicks apparently, and
Yeah.
So me and Dad will be there in dresses. Actually, that's what all you girls want to see, me and Dad
Well,
cross-dressing.
I'm not.
Now you've just sold the whole thing out. haven't you?
Other things you need to mention, next week will be International Beer O'Clock Review, because part of our team will be in the snowy wastes of Hokkaido, and we'll be doing Beer O'Clock Review live from Japan. When I say part of the team, I mean me, and the fantastic lady Jules that's operating the camera right now, so we'll be doing Beer O'Clock Review from there. Other than that, have a cracking weekend, and we'll be speaking to you next week.
And also, we have to say congratulations to the team.
Oh yeah, of course. I don't know if there was a small race last week called Coast to Coast. This is when Dan might make a little bit of an appearance himself. Because look what he stole off the table.
You stole it, Dan.
It's nothing. It's nothing.
Our team managed to get third place in the open category for 18 to 39 men. So
I don't know how Dan got in it at 39 men's, under 39 men's
no
team.
do I.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that's all we're going to bob you with now. Have a cracking weekend and see you next week. Bye.